Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now.
All right, guys, we're going to be talking about the woke left here in this video because, folks, when I found out about this topic here, if you read the title of the video, you already know what it is, but men getting pregnant. Now, guys, I'm not woke. I'm not an idiot. I understand science. When people say that men can get pregnant, I think something is absolutely wrong with that person because men cannot get pregnant. They just can't. We don't have the right equipment, okay? I want to be very, very clear about that. But to the woke left, they believe that men can get pregnant. What they're actually talking about is biological women. Now, we all agree that biological women can get pregnant, but they're talking about, these women that want to identify as men. They want to call them men, and it's supposed to be all the same, all equal. No, it's not. We're made differently. We're made differently. I'm a man. I cannot get pregnant. I don't have ovaries. I don't have a uterus, none of that stuff. But I believe that wokeness is a religion in itself. And these people are completely off their rocker, folks. And we're mainly talking about Democrats here because this is even shocking for me to actually hear this and see this, even from Democrats. Check this out on Daily Wire, guys. Nearly 1 in 4 Democratic voters believe men can get pregnant. That is like 25%. 25%, guys, of people are insane that actually believe that men can get pregnant. Let's read this on the Daily Wire. Nearly 1 in 4 Democratic voters believe men can get pregnant, according to a new poll. The online survey conducted by WPA Intelligence from August 22nd to 25th found 22% of Democrats agree with the statement. Some men can get pregnant. The percentage rose when only including women, and a whopping 36% of white college-educated female Democrats concurred. I'm stunned by that. 36% of white college-educated female Democrats. What are they actually learning in college? What are they learning? This is just stunning right here, that people would actually fall on the woke sword and agree with this stuff. It says here, quote, overall, few Americans think men can get pregnant, said WPAI Managing Director Connor McGuire. Quote, but with 36% of the core Democratic constituency, college-educated white Democratic women, and 1 out of 5 Democrat voters believing this, one can see why Democratic leaders coddle the radical gender theory movement, close quote. You know what? And it's probably that the progressive left of the Democrats really have been pushing this stuff. And these Democrat voters are falling for this garbage. Men cannot get pregnant. Just can't. You just can't. And you know what, guys? I believe there's a bigger agenda here to actually push this stuff in schools, so they can start telling this to like 7 and 8-year-olds that, hey, men can get pregnant. You know, when you go to school, probably even daycare, they're probably going to actually have like pregnant men, which is ridiculous because it cannot happen. Because they want some little boy that's like 3 or 4 years old to grow up with a little doll with a pregnant man, thinking, hey, I can get like this one day too. No, you can't. This is a dangerous religion that's being pushed out there. It says here, the poll underscores the left's growing embrace of a radical gender theory that biological sex does not dictate gender. People born female can later identify as men while retaining the ability to reproduce. Hence the claim men can get pregnant. A recent Pew research poll found that only 5% of young adults in the US believe it's possible to identify into a gender that differs from their biological sex. And honestly, folks, that number seems pretty high right there, 5%. Let's just be clear. When it comes to your biological sex and gender, there is no difference. Just not. Now, there's some people out there that think that there is. You know, that's why they have this whole transgender thing and gender identity thing. I'm gender non-binary, this ridiculous woke stuff out there that they're actually pushing on people. And then they come up with this weird language. You know, they don't want to use the word pregnant woman. They want to use like birthing people. Who was the Democrat that actually said that? She's from St. Louis, Cori Bush. You know, the woke socialist progressive. Yeah, she actually was pushing that woke terminology that people, you know, just don't identify with. But I'm just stunned by this, man. I'm really, really stunned that even this many Democrat voters out there believe in the woke nonsense that men can get pregnant, when in reality, folks, they have to know that this is not possible. I mean, a person that is identifying as a trans man is a biological woman. That is a woman. That is just a fact. Now, a biological woman can get pregnant. That's a fact. But to say that men can get pregnant, nah, man. No, this is complete and utter insanity. And this wokeness needs to stop, or else, folks, we won't have humanity's doomed. Humanity is doomed if the left gets their way. This country is going to be doomed if the left just starts really, really pushing all of this into the school system out there. We won't have a country. We won't have a species, because the younger generation today will be so confused that they won't end up reproducing in the future because of wokeness. That's just the way it is. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.